Let's reintroduce again Heron, who is here, and he's been chiming in throughout the morning. He knows a lot about relationships. Heron Free, M.Ed, registered psychologist, relationship expert, who joins us this morning. That's special someone. How do we know, sir?
How do we know?
How do we know we have found
what tells us
that special someone? In 20 words or less. No pressure.
I think that there's two different ways to answer that question. One is we're always with that special someone. The person we're with now is the person you need to be with. If you view it as being a learning experience, because there was a new study that was saying that we go through a number of different relationships in our lives, and every one that I've been in, I've learned and grown and become more aware of what I want. So you could argue, if you're going to be very politically correct, the person you're with now is that special someone. Now, they might not necessarily make you completely happy. That's a different type of special someone. And when I look at how do you really attract that person you really want, there's a couple different things. We're going to talk about this more in the free workshop I'm doing on Thursday. Often there's attraction, which we know is really big. But we also don't tend to look at a person's belief system. So we often assume that we share similar belief systems. Like right when I meet you, I'll project my belief system on you and say, well, you believe in honesty, you believe we shouldn't cheat on each other, you believe we should have good conversations. You haven't even said that yet. I just assume it. And then we'll often go through relationships assuming that we have the same belief system. And then eventually we find out that we don't. And that's when you start to get some problems when you have different belief systems and you have different views of where you want to go in the relationship.
So are those conversations you should have right away?
You don't necessarily want to have the conversation. You don't go and say, okay, tell me about your childhood. Where do you want to go? Do you want to get married or do you not? But you do want to be aware that where you want to go in the relationship, what the person's belief system is like, are key aspects of what are going to dictate whether or not this relationship is going to work long term. So that's a great way to attract someone long term. Look at their childhood. Don't say, tell me about your kids, but you're going to notice very much how they treat their family. I was working with a couple who said, I really love my family, but he didn't want to talk to his family at all. That is a huge warning sign that there's going to be problems long term.
In a recent lecture, marriage expert Helen Chen assigned a number to this inevitability when she asserted that 85% of relationships end in a breakup. That's scary.
That is. Or you could view it 85% of relationships end in success.
Because they decided that was the person not for them.
Right. I'm just trying to reframe it because it's so heavily loaded on how terrible it is to break up. But we've often been in situations where it's not necessarily the right person, and we want to be happier, though we have difficulties doing that. I was talking to one guy, and he said his marriage broke up, and he was so down. I was like, congratulations. That's great. And he's like, what?
Yep.
Because there's so much emphasis on how terrible we should feel when we break up. And it doesn't feel good, but often it's designed to sort of get you somewhere better. So,
right.
But a lot of people do break up.
It is Heron Free. Your website, again, is www.heronfree.com, correct? Heronfree.com. If you'd like to find out for more information. And again, as we look at it, some of the things you talk about, are you a woman looking for support, finding support as a man, the relationship blueprint, on and on and on. Great having you on panel this morning as well.
Let's take a look at